Hello. St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day. You know what that means? St. Patty's Day. We're a bit early today because of a few things. One of which being Spotify. My Spotify extension on my Stream Deck is busted. Which means I wonder if I could do it from my phone. I think, if I recall correctly, I think I can control Spotify from my phone. I can control Spotify from my phone. So, I think this is what we'll have to do for our music today. Because of Spotify just being the Spotify extension I have on my Stream Deck is busted. But anyway, it's 11 p.m. It's St. Patty's Day. We're gonna start today. We have D&D scheduled for 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. So in what is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 8 hours? 8 hours from now. So we have at least 8 hours ahead of us. Now, what we do today is the question. Are we going to do only RP into Stalker into D&D, RP straight to D&D? We're going to feel it out. I'm going to see what the day has in store for us. There's a non-0% chance that we do RP into Stalker before D&D. There's a non-0% chance that we just stick it out through RP. It's completely dependent on how the day goes and what we have, like, what happens in RP and what we have to deal with. If I get in and we're just fucking, I'm dealing with all sorts of shit left and right for shift 2 that they just don't have their own people dealing with, then I might crash out. And we might just go do Stalker a lot earlier once shift 3 starts, if it's dead. So we'll go from there. And you don't have, nothing you gotta apologize for, Christina. I hope you're doing well, and best of luck with it all. So, with that all said, Cam will be off, as usual, and we will get started. On behalf of Violet, I'm just gonna stick it in her mouth and suck on it if she needs it. Aphrodite. They should get real romantic real quick. Put this in the quotes. They shot the PO off my ass. And Sunny. No, we're not gonna DP my Taurus. That's a crazy fucking quote. I miss that little boy. Still. This is. Alright. Alright, let's see what today has in store for us. Ooh. So yeah, I just realized I didn't send it. I gotta send out a fucking. I gotta post a tweet that I'm live. I completely forgot to tweet that I'm live. Alright. Tweet sent. on both Blue Sky and Theater. Alright. It's the things I'm getting used to. Having to use my phone for Spotify. There's a hotkey for pause. I don't remember what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna take a look. Settings, playback, pause. Oh, it's apparently just space. It's not. Yes, this is very difficult to drive and shoot the game because you have to shoot. You can only shoot in first person, so it is pretty rough. Ain't gonna lie. Let's see what today has in store. I'm hoping, the other reason I'm a little bit early tonight is because I want to try and talk to some Shift 2 Command about Bobby Charles, because he's been fucking clowning. And, we are going to look to push punishment on Bobby, because it's gone too long and nobody's touched on the report.
With this thing in my hands. And
I'm told every day that Bobby Charles won't get robbed, but he still gets robbed.
Yeah, but that's Bobby Charles, and Bobby Charles.
Yeah, that's not a fair comparison.
Like 5 years of experience that I do.
It doesn't matter how much experience you have when you get a gun put to your head, that goes out the window.
Right, but you put yourself in situations that,
without a doubt.
yeah, you can prevent. Also,
listen, just bite the bullet for a couple more days, okay? It might end up going department wide because the ammunition is
no,
changed
please
anyways.
don't, please don't.
What's happening?
I like things.
And is it Bobby Charles' fault again?
No, it's not Bobby Charles. I was using him as an
It's
example.
Nice to have. It's great.
It might end up going to something else. Nothing's guaranteed yet, but the reason it was limited so much was because of the type of ammunition it had.
Yeah, the Winchester or whatever.
No, the armor-piercing ammunition.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Hades got sat down by this thing.
That's not the case anymore. We don't have the ammunition, so that's why it was so heavily limited.
Great.
Sod.
So I can grab it. I can keep it.
Not yet. But what I'm saying is, within a couple days, it could change.
Right.
I don't like making special exceptions here.
I don't like that you don't like doing that personally. I would love a special exception for myself because it would benefit me a lot.
It's fair. It's fair.
At least it's honest.
So
I can take your honesty. I can applaud you for that honesty, but
I also spent every dollar in my bank account on this gun.
What is it? The heavy rifle?
$17,000. Yeah.
And the heavy rifle is kind of nuts.
Here's half of the back. All right.
Okay, take this back.
I'll take the heavy rifle.
It's in my locker, my personal locker. You can search for it if you want.
Just keep that money. That's fine. Hold on to that money. Okay. Just give it some time.
I was really looking forward.
Yeah, that heavy rifle kind of went crazy the other night in shift 3 when we were outnumbered. I took down 4 people alone.
Dude, you tap shoot this thing. Oh my god!
You don't even need to tap shoot it. I was fully auto,
No,
just smoking ADMC, man. It was
just tap that thing.
Oh look, it's been adjusted as need be. So again, we might revisit it and potentially open it up to a little bit wider. Because of the type of firepower we're getting, we're facing every single day now, multiple times a day. So
It never happens when I'm on duty anymore, man. I'm telling you. I woke up one day and there was a shootout.
were you here today? We've had 5.
Not while I'm on duty. Not a single one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
don't know
to
what to tell you.
I'm trying to put these dogs down, send them to jail.
That's
Last
true.
time I was on duty, $700K fine for like 3 people.
Good.
Jesus. Bones, you've been using your C7, right? Ending in C22?
That thing is terrible.
You don't like it, eh?
I hate the C7 because you go over a bump and your tail spins out.
It's because of the lightweight. We need to
I don't know who puts that crap in there.
change
But-
the lightweight. It needs to be less lightweight. It needs to be a heavier car.
I just use the Penumbra if I can. That
the
thing's
number's
nice.
fucking stupid good.
Yeah,
I just
that
use the
thing's
C7
good.
because I like
But
it.
I'm honestly like, if I lost anything, it's my driving. My driving is terrible. But that's just
Gotta
me
find
being
a rhythm again.
rusty. Yeah.
That happens, yeah.
Okay, I gotta find shift 2 command. Smile.
I gotta be a drama queen and talk to Aspen and cry myself to sleep.
Sounds about right.
Can you call me?
Love to have.
Gravy, Fox, Bobby, Radich, York, Knight. Hey, Deadly.
Did someone say in one of their statements or that he was beating her while she was on the floor?
Thank you for the hydrate, Rain. Appreciate you.
Morning, Maple.
Morning,
By the
Opal.
way, that incident report, I wasn't there.
That's
Your
Bobby.
blood is on scene.
Well, I don't. I wasn't.
You guys
there.
are
I don't
literally a
remember
room
anything.
apart, by the way.
It's not even
Bobby's
like
in
that
the
I
armory.
don't remember anything. I'm like 99% sure I wasn't there. Like I'm like 100% sure I wasn't there.
This fucking guys.
Yeah, I'm like 100% sure I wasn't there. 100. Why are you yelling? You're yelling.
Where the fuck is Brian? Do do dee da do dee 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 da.
Swimming pools and tennis courts.
Swimming
Any
pools and
questions
tennis
in
courts,
general?
my favorite.
Can I double it and pass it to the next one?
Hey, Sean.
I wish
Oh,
I
don't-
could do something like that, but
Actually, I guess you can.
Hey.
Kind
Hey,
of.
Sean,
Michael,
can
how you doing?
Sean, can we
What's
stop
going on?
meeting like this, please?
Stop committing crime, man. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you yapping about?
Jesus Christ.
Who flop?
No, not Flop. The other guy. The guy who was screaming.
Maple.
I was screaming. Am I screaming?
I don't
Maple?
think he's. I don't
He's
think
No,
just
he
happy
wasn't
to. He's just
screaming,
happy to
just
see
sounded
Flop.
loud.
That's all. He's just happy.
Is he the
I-
guy that was confused about the scissors last time?
All
Who are
right,
you?
Flop, gonna
Did,
see
did you watch
okay.
her scissoring her friend?
Were
the
you
other day?
confused about the scissors the other time?
I don't even know who you are.
That's so sly. Thank you.
I don't think I was confused about
See it from the
scissors.
roof
If it happened during
window.
shift 2, it most definitely wasn't me because I'm shift 3. So I have
I don't know
absolutely
what
no clue
any of
you're
that
talking
means,
about.
but okay.
If it happened during these hours, then no, it probably wasn't me.
Then no, it wasn't you.
Yeah, no clue. Yeah.
There is a little guy who was confused about why we had scissors in the cell, and he tried to shoot us through the window, which I'm pretty sure is bulletproof.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Huh.
all right, ma'am. I'm gonna be sending you up. Any other questions you got before we get you sent up?
No.
Always nice to tase you, Blue. Always nice.
Who's
Ruby,
this?
So nice to see
This is
you.
Aoki, Blue.
Aoki.
Yeah, sometimes known as Michelle, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ma'am. You stay safe.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, I've
And
never
maybe
met that person
can you
before,
let
but-
me out because I can't see locks at
Oh
the
yeah, I
moment.
got you.
It's definitely. Thank you.
Halftime.
Perfect. Let's see if I can.
Okay.
continue.
Night.
Yep.
I gotta talk to you just because I gotta relay shit through into shift 2.
Yep. Give me just like 5 minutes, just so I don't like lose all of what just happened.
No problem. I'll
my
just
mouth.
wait out in the vestibules. How was race week? It was eternal pain and suffering, such as life as as a Ferrari fan. Leakage in the pipe room. Bobby Charles shouldn't be allowed in the pipe room. That's a crime in and of itself. Yeah, so we gotta talk to Knight about Bobby. Alright, send that off. Dee 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 da doo dee 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 da doo doo dee 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 doo doo da. There's a lot of people. Look how many people are on duty, man. Oh, I can't. I was gonna go to music, but I can't. I can't go to music on my fucking shit. I can't. Meh. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing I forgot. I added a whole bunch of new 7TV emotes, like a shit ton of them. So there's like a bunch of new emotes now. I say shit ton. Like there's a lot of new 7TV emotes that I added. That I am happy about. One of which being this one. Where is it? Why is this like this? Oh, what am I doing? I'm breaking everything.
Yeah, you bet. I can just wait here. Wait wherever you need me to wait here.
I'm breaking everything. I can't.
We'll get you justice, Yuri.
Thank you, Mr. Hammer.
Who the fuck is this?
I will never forget you.
Just make
Oh,
sure.
hey,
Yes, that one. That's one of my favorite ones that I added.
No hunger or anything, are you?
Oh, you're that one.
I am not
That's
that
one of my
hungry.
favorite. That's one of the favorite emotes that I added. Me and the homies watching police
something
reports.
fishy.
Smell something fishy. Oh.
I think that's such a good fucking emote, dude, for the amount of paperwork I have to do.
It's Lieutenant Maple. I feel like if anything, you'd smell like pancakes. Lieutenant Maple.
Maybe that's what it was. Use fishy pancakes.
Who is this fucking? Is that?
Thing, isn't it? Like fish cakes.
Maybe.
Hey, Dane. Why do I think I sound familiar?
All right, so we're going to be uncuffing you this time. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Okay. Opal, do you know how I set someone up on a hut? I forget. It's been a minute. Is it just hold? I just think about hold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be holding him for what 24 for now, because he's gonna need a bail hearing. with
Hey,
us,
York.
isn't he?
I'm gonna let her know just because it had. Oh, fuck, which one is it?
I always forget what the bail hearing is.
This one?
Okay, I'll start working on that, I guess.
Let me see.
I don't know which one's hers.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna get him sent. Yeah.
You're good.
It's 12 hours, isn't it? For bail.
Maybe neither of those are
Are
hers.
you putting him on
This isn't her number
an
anymore.
investigatory hold of 24, or are you putting him on a? So I think you just sent him for the. You just sent him for a hold, yeah. And hold on.
Yeah, hag hold is 12 hours.
It's just yeah.
Is that?
It's just
Who's that?
him in for a hold.
Hello there.
Hey Billy, how are you, sir?
Why does that look like fucking Connor, dude?
Why, thank you.
Is that is that him?
Alright, sir.
Who's this? Is that Bailey? Why does Bailey look like Pestilence, dude?
I'm going to need.
Why does Bailey look like Pestilence? Dude, I just shit myself. Hey, York.
Hey, sorry about that. I just found out there's a water leak in MRPD.
Yeah, I was just reading that report. And, Bobby's in the pipe room. He shouldn't be in the pipe room.
What? No, he's head of janitorial services.
I guess that makes sense for him to be in the pipe room. Anyway,
yeah.
Besides the point, I'm just calling to let you know. I guess it's funny it's Bobby who did that. I'm mainly here at Shift 2 just to talk to Command about Bobby, since there's a couple reports about him that I've put up that haven't been really
How you
down
doing?
Shift 2 yet.
Good to see you.
We have spoken to him.
Oh, okay. So that's been dealt with.
It hasn't been fully dealt with. I'll just step over here. Yeah, he is being reviewed.
Okay.
And just because there's been quite a few things that have popped up.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's currently where we're at. We're just kind of reviewing everything at the moment.
Okay. I was going to talk tonight about it because I haven't seen any updates on any of the reports that I put up, so I wasn't sure if they were being touched on or not. But if you guys are taking care of it, that's great.
Yeah, definitely with Bobby. It is very concerning in regard to weapons.
The weapons, and then there's the bag truck from the other day too. Where,
yes.
Yeah.
I think that was dealt with by someone else. I need to remember who it is. I will update the reports.
Okay. I was just going to talk tonight about it.
He keeps walking back in. Crikey, yeah. Yeah, talk tonight about the bank truck, but in regard to his weapons, he is being reviewed for that.
That's good. Okay. Just wanted to touch base with you about it, okay?
Okay, appreciate you. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Good night. I just wanted to touch base about Bobby Charles, that bank truck situation that happened the other night with me and Ventura that had to deal with him. If you guys are dealing with it, or what you guys have in store for him, if it's being handled.
I don't think we've been able to handle anything.
That's I understand that. I know how
it's been crazy.
Can be.
Mm-hmm. Could you remind me? Have we talked about this?
I do not believe we have, because this happened. I think on it happened on like a Thursday or Wednesday, and then I hadn't been in Shift 2 since it happened, and I was the only command around when it happened with Ventura. It's 20388.
Oh, this. I don't think anything has. Could you give me I can read through this, but
TLDR?
Could you kind of give me just a
TLDR, there was a bank truck that happened, units were tied up on other stuff. Bobby went down alone. Ventura saw that he was down in the area alone. Ventura called out Bobby on radio, I think, and said, like, what the fuck are you doing? And, don't get shot, and force units to break off to help him. If he's alone down there, stay a safe distance away and document. Bobby ended up getting rolled up on and shot. He was, I think, a lot closer than he should have been, the situation. We pulled him aside, spoke to him. I got his side of the story, and, he was very much of the belief that he was a safe distance away and whatnot. We talked with him, and he just refused to accept the fact that, although he believed he was a safe distance away, based off of what we see and what happened, he clearly wasn't a safe distance away. He got rolled up on, he got held up, he got shot. He continued to try and argue that you know, it's not his fault that, you know, people are psychopaths and they shot him, and we had to beat our heads against a brick wall. The fact of the matter is they're robbing a bank truck. They're already shooting people. Of course, they're fucking psychopaths, so they're willing to kill people over that. That's not okay. He just continued to call myself and Ventura condescending, and refused to really acknowledge anything in any way, shape, or form of any form of wrongdoing. When we were just trying to get him to understand that, like, yeah, you may believe you were close enough, but we're telling you, you were clearly too close. With what happened, and he refused to accept that as a fact. I put a picture and evidence there to show just how close he was to the situation.
Are the daps for being too close, or the daps for not taking the feedback?
It's a little bit of a combination of the two. If he was understanding of the situation, because it appeared clear to me when I talked to him, I heard him out, I understood his side of it. He was genuinely of the belief that he was a safe distance away. Clearly that wasn't the case, but he didn't, I don't think, intentionally got too close. He just thought he was far enough away and clearly wasn't. It's a combination of, you know, Ventura specifically telling him, don't get too close, don't fuck up, and then when we pulled him aside to talk to him about it, him refusing to communicate with us like an adult, calling us condescending, refusing to accept any form of wrongdoing, or understanding that, you know, although he believed that he was a safe distance away, what happened shows that he wasn't, and refused to accept that as any sort of feedback in any way, shape, or form.
I got you. Would you say, just to get me better perspective, if I do manage to speak to him or bring it up with someone to handle, is had he acknowledged it and took the feedback, would the recommendations for DAPS be there? If so, how much?
Not likely. Maybe at most one, for just a failure to follow SOPs with his approach for a bank truck. It increased to the 3 because it seemed clear that he didn't care about Ventura's direction, and he didn't care about any feedback from his command after the fact, or any form of wrongdoing, with just a sheer belief that he was completely in the right and did absolutely nothing wrong, when that was not the fact.
That makes sense. Yeah, the insubordination bit is dumb as shit. A lot of people do it. It's kind of annoying, quite frankly, at this point. It's even more annoying that we can't apparently send people off duty in a different department. It's probably the most frustrating thing in the world, to be honest. But can we do that, by the way? Can we send people off duty in a different department, or do we have to deal with...
There was like a whole thing a little while ago where we, like, when it was Moss and Peters running, one of the first things they did was prevent other departments from punishing each other. So prevent, like, BCSO from punishing LSPD, and then prevent LSPD from punishing BCSO. And then, like, near the end of that tenure, they rolled that back so that anybody... I think they wanted to roll it back. I don't know if it got rolled back. They wanted to roll it back so that anybody could punish anybody. Me, being Shift 3, the way we operate, we don't give a fuck what color uniform you're wearing. We are one fucking unit. So...
My whole thing is, like, if you're on our... like... Look, I'm all UPD, but... like, it's annoying, I'm gonna shoot straight, when we got people in other departments who are protected by that. Like, I just dealt with some shit the other day with some lip back, right, on a pretty serious scene. And it's annoying because it becomes about their pussy being, you know, them being a pussy. They're making about, like, oh my god, you're making me do something, as opposed to the bigger picture, and it just kind of gets in the way, right? Because now you're dealing with their crybaby ass instead of the 25 officers dealing with OISs and raids and all this other shit.
I am all too familiar, and I think the part of that is why Shift 3 with the manpower that we usually have and the being the lower end in terms of manpower, we just unanimously agreed to say fuck it, and whoever's command, no matter what color your uniform is, deal with it accordingly. We have just one kind of unified. We're kind of our own department in its entirety, if I'm being entirely honest with you, with Shift 3.
That's yeah, I agree.
So that's just how we operate. We have our chain of command. Doesn't matter what color your uniform is, you follow it. So, and if you're fucking up, you're gonna get sent off duty by a BCSO officer in your LSPD. Boo fucking who? Don't fuck up. You play around. You fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Very true. Okay. And this happened during shift 3, right? So this
happened during shift 2.
Oh, what the
this
fuck?
happened during shift 2. I just woke up. I woke up a little bit early.
It says 1 a.m. though.
1 a.m. Yeah, well, shift 2. Remember the clocks rolled back, or rolled forward an hour.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like it's right on the report was made at 1 a.m., but the situation happened at like.
I don't know how to approach so I'm gonna shoot straight with you. I don't. So I'm uncomfortable giving someone DAPs on behalf of somebody, and I'm gonna explain the why.
You don't have to. I completely understand. I
can talk to him. It's the DAP bit, and I just want to explain it so you understand the why.
Okay, go for it.
Is because then it's like going to someone and be like, here's information that I have received. I'm going to issue this, and if it turns out you have a response, I can't really provide you one if there's additional context. This is not to say that you don't have all the context. It's just very awkward, right?
One of the main things I want to do with the conversation we're having right now is kind of make sure that you, as part of Shift 2 Command, understand the situation. And if you want, I'll follow through with the punishment on him, but I want you guys on board with it because it's your shift. I can take care of all of that. I can talk to him. I'll dap him. I'll deal with all of that. I just don't want to. And then we talked about this the other
conversation.
Night. Yes, I don't want to delay the conversation. And like I've said before, when I was talking with you and Peters, I don't like overstepping into shifts. I don't like just going in, dealing with it myself, and walking away because I don't know your guys's environment. I don't know.
I'll tell you right now. I do not